Hey guys, and welcome back to FIFA 19 Career Mode Youth Edition featuring Morecambe FC. Currently, we sit in first on the table, tied with Portsmouth, only ahead on goal differential. We will try and bounce back after our butt kicking against Rochdale FC, where we let up 3 goals, didn't get any in. We didn't play particularly well. Cruz, who asked to start, really did not handle his business. He didn't mark well. A lot of the goals seemed to be left up to his man, so we'll try and bounce back against Rochdale FC in the final game of January, and then we'll move on into February, and then also into another batch of youth recruits. We'll see what our scouts have brought back for the month of February. So we'll start with this game against Rochdale. So we will start with our first game against Rochdale FC. We will go back to our starting lineup. We'll bounce Cruz out for Sorberg, who seems to be playing a little bit better defensively. Cruz does help with bringing the ball up the field, but I think Sorberg is going to help us defensively, and that seems where we need the most help currently. So we'll make that change and get into this game against Rochdale. And we'll get this game underway. Henry brings it up, off to Park. Park looks for Gomez. Gomez gets it off to Moses. He can't get behind the defense. Circled. Gomez gets it off, gets it to Henry. Henry takes the shot, and it's right on the keeper with no power. And it's saved easily by the Rochdale keeper. Henry lays it off to Romano. Romano looks for Moses on the back post. He can't even get the header. He can't, but Henry misses it. He sends it off the crossbar and can't get it. Park gets it back in, but sends it over the bar. And an absolute empty netter is missed by Henry. It goes bar down, and he had an opportunity to put it home, and he misses, and the goal decision says no goal. I don't know why they need that. It seemed like it was pretty obvious. And Morecambe FC will stay tied 0-0. Last build-up. Henry gets it off to Gomez. Gomez back on to Romano. Romano pushes forward, gets it to Park. Park gets it through to Romano, and he can't get on the end of it. And that'll do it for us here in the end of the first half. We go in 0-0. We had an opportunity to score, but Henry sends it off the crossbar, and it couldn't find its way to the net on the empty netter. So we'll go in 0-0 as Henry walks back and tries to figure out how he can break through the goalkeeper from Rochdale. Aldaharni on the wing, gets it off to Adebola, who lays it off to Gomez. Gomez takes the shot, and it goes over the bar. A good build-up, but Gomez just couldn't find the net as it just soars over, and the keeper, Sorberg, gets it long to Aldaharni. Looks for Park in the middle, gets it to Barrett. Barrett looks for Moses, who's on the end of it. He can't get it past the keeper as the keeper makes an unbelievable save for Rochdale and blocks the ball out of the net. And Rochdale gets behind. They're not going to call offsides, and it's going to go over the bar. And we get lucky here in the 85th minute that the striker can't find the net. Everyone was looking for offsides instead of trying to play defense, and it goes wide. Barrett gets it to Adebola, up to Park. Gomez off to Moses, and they'll blow the whistle for full time as we couldn't get one last build-up. We go in 0-0. We had some great opportunities, but just couldn't beat the keeper from Rochdale. And we'll go and pick up at least 1 point. Probably should have had 3. It's a game where you get 1, but probably should have had 3. They'll give us 8 shots, 3 on target. Rochdale only had 2, so a much better defensive game. We just have to try and find the offense. Here in League One, Adebola will finish the game with an 8.1, Gomez a 7.7, Ahmed a 6.0, Barrett a 7.3, Park 6.6, Moses a 6.2, Henry a 6.6, Romano a 6.5, Sarek a 7.2, Owazi a 6.7, Sorberg a 7.5 in his game back after being benched for Cruz. Magnuson comes in with a 7.9, Lecante a 6.6, Aldaharni a 7.1, and that'll do it for us here against Rochdale. So we will come in for our second game of the episode. We will take on Charlton Athletic We will make a few changes as we have a short week here after playing on the Wednesday. The defense will stay the same, but we'll bring in Billy Hughes, Qasim, Adebola, and Ahmed, and then Burns in the cam role. And then the rest of them will all stay the same. So we'll have some fatigue issues, but the offense was close. Just got to break through, try and get one into the net, get us back on form offensively. And then hopefully we can do the same as we did defensively last time, where we only let up 2 shots. But we'll move on to this game against Charlton Athletic. So we'll get this game underway. Goes out for a corner for Charlton Athletic. They'll get it in short. Ahmed will block it out. It goes out for another corner. Another corner for Charlton Athletic. They'll send it in this time. Awazi's there to tap it away. Qasim can't get to it, and the header goes in from Grant. And absolutely unlucky. Awazi, instead of going for the catch, tries to block it away. Qasim can't get up for the header. And it's early here, 8 minutes in, and it's 1-0 Charlton Athletic. Magnuson gets it along to Billy Hughes. Billy Hughes off to Qasim. Qasim off to Burns, who lays it back onto Park. Park taps it along to Burns, who holds it up. Gives it right back to Park. Park gets it into Qasim. Can he make up for his error on defense? And he can't. It just dribbles home to the keeper. Oh, Sorberg makes a great stop. And it'll be over the bar and a good defensive positioning. We keep it 1-0. Luckily, we get 2 blocks and they send it over the bar. And Morecambe FC is under siege, but Awazi and the defense hold strong to keep it only 1-0. Grant gets in behind the defense and laces one home. An absolute laser shot. And we're down 2-0, and Charlton Athletic look like they might put 4 or 5 up on us today. They are just getting a ton of shots off, and we can't seem to keep it in that final third for ourselves. They just seem to be outpacing us. Billy Hughes couldn't get back. LeConte couldn't track the defender, and they go up 2-0. It goes long to Varela, who looks for the cross. Burns slips and falls. Lapel in the middle. LeConte blocks the first one, but he can't get the second one, and it's in. And another deflection isn't controlled by Morecambe FC, and we go down 3-0 to Charlton Athletic only 30 minutes in. And it's going to be a struggle here today, as they're already up 3-0. Just unlucky shots. Another deflection. First one goes off Awazi. LeConte catches the first shot, but it lands right back at his feet, and he's able to just tap it home, and Awazi can't get to it. Sorberg into Park. Park along to Moses. Moses lays it along to Qasim, and he can't get it in. Phillips knocks it out. Sends it out for a corner. Morecambe FC will take it. Burns sends it into the middle. Billy Hughes can't get a shot to it. Qasim lays it off to Magnuson. Magnuson can't get around the defender. Qasim. Magnuson right back into Ahmed. Ahmed off to Qasim. Qasim tries to dribble in, but he can't. Can't get past him. Off to Burns. Burns onto Ahmed. Ahmed has a chance to put the shot in. Oh, and Burns will shoot it over the net as he has a chance to draw one back. And another offensive chance goes by as Burns tries to take it on the volley and sends it way over the net. Conte gets it up to Adebola. Adebola loses it for a minute, gains it back, gets it to Burns. Burns lays it back onto Adebola. Adebola taps it along to Qasim. Qasim looks for Moses in the middle, gets it onto Burns. Burns swings and whiffs. And Burns blows another opportunity to put one home. Park gets it off to Burns. Burns looks for Park, gets behind the defense. Can he put it home? He can't. Phillips is there. Moses tries to send the header back in, but it'll go wide. And again, it seems like the goalkeepers are a lot better here in League One as of late, as we can't break them down and send it into the net.
Deal of confidence, and that's vital for any striker. Shots on here. And there it is, the goal.
Oh my lord. And the free kick goes in, and Charlton Athletic just bicycle one home for a fourth one. And I guess you just got to give that one to him. I mean, free kick goes in, the head goes in, and he scissors it right into the top corner, right past Awazi. LeConte all over him, but somehow he gets that off. And you know what? Give it to him. It's 4-0. It's not like it's going to make much of a difference. May as well get a highlight. Oh my lord, and Clark puts in another wonder goal. And we go down 5-0 against Charlton Athletic. And it seems like this is going to be a long one. Thankfully, it's almost over. As we come into the 90th minute, they get the cross in. He takes it on the volley and just smashes one home past Awazi. For the game. Nope. Final build-up. That will do it for the game. They blow the whistle dead. We get absolutely smacked. We can't seem to find the goal as of late. We were on good form offensively, but now the keepers seem to be stepping up their game as they finally see that Morecambe FC are for real in League One. We go down 5-0 to a couple of wonder goals, a couple deflections, and just an unlucky game for us overall. We'll come in here, 16 shots. We had 8 shots ourselves, good possession. We just let up too many. And we'll come in here, Billy Clark with a couple of wonder goals. Morecambe FC, we finish with LeConte a 7.5, Ahmed a 6.1, Adebola a 6.7, Qasim a 7.1, Aldaharni a 5.8, Barrett a 6.2, Park 7.2, Henry a 5.6, Moses a 6.0, Burns a 7.0, Billy Hughes a 5.9, Awazi a 6.9, Sorberg a 7.2, Magnuson a 7.1, and that'll do it for us here against Charlton Athletic. So that'll do it for us here. For this episode, we go down in terrible fashion in the last one. Charlton Athletics jumped to second on the table and drops us to fourth. Big change up in the table, actually. So it's kind of interesting to see how close this is in League One. But we do pick up at least 1 point. But we're definitely going to have to try and improve our offense and improve defensively. Seems like we might be out of our depths here lately in the new year. So we'll have to see what the rest of 2020 brings us as we move on into February. But guys, I want to thank you for watching the episode. If you enjoyed the episode or enjoyed the series, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications so you can find out when all the newest episodes are coming out. And make sure to leave in the comments if you think we should make any changes, who you think we should start to look for to send out on a transfer at the end of the season. And until next time, guys, have a good one. Yeah.